Okay, here we go. No! God. Oh, I totally forgot I was going to need a hammer. Hey guys, welcome back to Medieval Dynasty Season 2. This is going to be episode 18. Before we get started today, as always, I would just like to say thank you guys so much for your continued support here on the channel. It really does mean everything. If you find yourselves liking this video, you could do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit that like button and consider subscribing as well. We also have our own Discord. Everybody is, of course, welcome to join that. The link for that is going to be in the description down below. Alrighty guys, so in the last episode, we were doing more of Unigast's story. Now, at the end of the episode, I was on my way out of town. I made it to the bridge, and then I remembered, you know what? Like, it wants us to talk to Walred, so there's really no point in leaving town quite yet. So, the first thing that we're going to do for this episode is we're actually going to try and do a little bit more of Unigast's story while we're over here. It doesn't seem like it's really a good idea to walk all the way back to our village to just come back here someday. You know what I mean? So we might as well do it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here to Walred and see what he wants to do. I am recording this immediately after the end of the last episode. So, there hasn't really been a whole lot of time that's passed. I see that we now have 14 issues up there in our production thing. Maybe, hold on a second. Maybe let's just find out what they are really quick. Okay. So, this person is out of okay, so we have no pickaxes. Yeah, alright, so we have no pickaxes, and the mine's going to have that same issue. Okay, so there's no pickaxe. Alright, that's fine. I can make maybe some stone pickaxes when I get back. Okay, no pickaxe. Hunting, no knife. Okay. Farming, no resources for something. For animal feed or flaxseed. Okay, not a big deal. That's not a big deal. I really don't care about that. Okay. And then production. Kitchen has no resources for doing what? Wait, kitchen 1. Wait a minute. Why is kitchen 1 at 0%? Oh, we don't have somebody working there. Wait, what? I thought we had... Oh, duh. It says 0%. Okay. So this is the one that's placed. Because I didn't have the kitchen 2 unlocked. We do have the kitchen 2 unlocked, so when we get back, we might build that. Okay, so that's not a big deal. Sewing hut 2, she's out of resources for making linen fabric and linen thread. Not that big of a deal. Smithy 1, he is out of resources for making copper bars. Okay. And the Smithy 2 is out of... Oh, he's out of copper bars. Okay, so we're going to run into a serious issue. All because we have no pickaxes. So, the first thing I'm going to do when we get back to the village is we're going to make some stone pickaxes just to get things going there. But, for now, let's come over here and let's talk to Walred to finish this off. How did it go? What would you say if I told you that Marilla is all well and Amanda is happy with it? I would call you a liar, kiss you, and propose. You better make me the happiest man in the valley then, hubby. Ah! That's amazing. Are you serious? How did you accomplish that? I guess you'll never know. I can live with that, kiddo. Thank you, Rapunzel. Thank you a million times over. What about a story about the pack, then? Naturally, a deal is a deal, my friend. Before meeting Jordan and the pack, I was, I guess you could call me a gambling artist or a professional dice player, but it would be simpler to call me a common crook. Well, okay, fair. I was traveling from tavern to tavern where I would cheat using my special dice to earn some money. I was pretty decent with my act, but Jordan saw through me right away. His eyes were burning a hole in my palm while I was switching the dice, and when I dared to glance his way, he smiled at me. Even though he knew I was cheating and lost playing with me, he didn't say a thing. He paid up, shook my hand, and left the table. I was intrigued like never before, so I followed him. I saw him meeting up with the rest of the pack, so I followed them too. I don't even know when I lost sight of Sambor, but suddenly he grabbed me from behind. That giant picked me up by the throat with one hand, threatened to kill me if he sees me one more time. That must have been terrifying. Smart thing to do would have been to run and stay away from those people, but I've never been a smart man, so I kept following them. Next time Sambor added a beating to the threat. I couldn't see for 2 weeks out of my left eye, but I didn't stop. They were more and more annoyed with me, so they just started to ignore me instead. It didn't bother them that I was following them. Then it stopped bothering them that I was riding near them, then with them. So I started camping with them as well, eating with them. Finally, one day, they entered a tavern. I sat with them at the table, and Jordan just passed me a cup and a plate, just like he did for everyone else. Unigast asked me about my name, and that was it. I was part of the family. So you were like a stray dog that didn't want to go away. Pretty much. Like, pretty much. Exactly that. I know how stupid it sounds, pathetic really, but looking back, that was the best decision I've ever made. Sure, they were making fun of me from time to time, treating me differently at first. I was the youngest of them all. But after a while, I really felt like one of them, and I know they loved me. That's really beautiful. I'll never forget my first mission. We were tricking a countess into signing over her mansion to the orphanage. It was amazing. I felt ecstatic, and just at the same time, a noble crook, without any guilt but a sense of achievement. And I did good. Even Jordan's right hand said so. You mean Unigast? Unigast? Well, he and Jordan were certainly like brothers, but I believe it was always clear for everybody that it was Kestrel who was second in command. Kestrel? Who's that? They didn't tell you about her? Well, then I won't as well. It's not my story to tell. You should go and talk to Unigast. I will. It was an immense pleasure meeting you, Walred. And for me as well. Jordan would have liked you. I can promise you that. The next time, Ratatouille. Till next time, Ratatouille. Till next time. Oh my god. He definitely does that on purpose. Like, has to. Okay, next thing I want to do, guys, really quick, is I want to go to the river and wash up because, yeah, we're getting kind of stinky. And now that we have to talk to Unigast, I'm not going to worry about going all the way back to him just yet. We are going to go back to our town, and we're going to get some things done there. I'm not going to make you guys sit through all of that, though, so I guess I will see you when we get back to the town. Alrighty, guys, we made it back to the village. I was going to stop off at the river and give Rasamir a quick bath, but then I remembered that we actually have a wash tub up at that one house, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to use that. Oh, and you know what? Another thing I think I forgot to mention is one of the other things I did off camera is I started daubing everything down here. Things are really starting to look nice. I love the way that the daub buildings look. Like, I think they did a fantastic job on these models. They really did. I haven't done this house yet, so we gotta come up, we're gonna have to do this one, but really quickly, I just want to come over here and take a bath. I know I still, like, really have to get a wash tub over at Rasamir's new house. Like, that needs to happen. And we're not terribly thirsty, but we'll go ahead and grab a drink while we're here. There you go, Rasamir. A nice, clean bath. Well, I shouldn't say clean, because let's be honest, there's no way that this wash tub water would still be this clean. Like, there's no way. But it's fine. It would be kind of neat, although a lot of people might not like me saying this, but it would be kind of neat if they made it so that you had to change the water out, like, every season. I think that would be cool. Alright, let's come in here really quick. And we need to make pickaxes and knives. So, really quick, I don't have... I want to say it's like a log and 5 stone for the pickaxe. I want to say anyway. Yeah, he's only got one of all of those. Oh, wow, we've got a lot of daub. Okay, cool, that's awesome. We're doing great on firewood. Pretty good on fur. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab... I want to say it's a log, and we would need, what, 50 stone then? No. 25? Let's grab... If we can grab it, let's grab 50 stone. Can we move? We're going to do our little trick. Yes, we can. Alright, so we're going to come over here to the smithy, because I can't craft them in my inventory. Alright. Here we go. Stone pick. Okay, so it's a log and 4 stone. Well, that's good to know. We can at least make 10. Perfect. So we're going to make these. That'll hold them over for a little bit. Let's see. We've got... Oh, my Lanta, though. We've got 6 people. No, 5. 5 people that need pickaxes. So that's only... like 2 pickaxes each. I don't know how often they're going through them, though. Ugh. I don't know how long this is going to last, but, you know, it's a start. It's definitely a start. And then stone knives I can make in my own inventory, so I'm not worried about that. We'll just do that right at the resource storage. Oh, I wish you could make stone pickaxes in your inventory, but I guess, you know, they've got to balance it somehow. I'm glad they made it so that you can make simple bags in your inventory, because you could never do that before. Okay. Alright, so we've got our 10 pickaxes. So let's actually, we'll just go this way. Let's come over here, and yes, I know Rasmir needs to eat. So let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, you know what? I never went through, guys, and set these guys to eat certain food. Let's go ahead and let's grab a few of these. And let's eat a bunch of that. Just eat that last one. Okay. Yeah, so now Rasamir's good. Yeah, we gotta set their food. I mean, I'm about at that point. We don't have a cook down here? I thought we had a cook. I might have to double check on things really quickly. Okay, so we need sticks and stones. And we need to put these stone pickaxes. These, yes. Put those in there so they've got something that they can work with. And then we need... Oh my god. Oh, they've been going crazy. All because I told that lady to stop making baskets? Oh my god. Okay, alright. We're doing fantastic on sticks, guys. So I'm going to need like 100, I think. And then it's 5 stone, right? So, I don't know. Let's try 50 again. Wait, we still have some, don't we? I don't know. Let's just do that. And can we make 10? We can make 20. You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. Let's do it. Oh my god. Let's just do this really quick. I'll probably, like, just skip this for you guys. Okay, perfect. There we go. Now, I do want to make sure that I'm putting all of our resources away. As well as all of those stone knives. Okay. There we go. And now we can't see anything. Alright, there we go. We'll just take this torch out. And make sure we grab our donkey. Alright, let's go to sleep. And see how everybody's doing in the morning. And then we need to set the kitchens up. I gotta make sure that the kitchens are doing things. Let's see. It's only spring, so we shouldn't have any vegetables yet. My plan is going to be that the first lady, the first kitchen, is going to roast us some meat. And then the second kitchen is where the actual like meals are going to be made. That's what my plan is. We'll see how well it works, but that's my plan. And then the third kitchen will also probably make meals eventually, but that'll probably be meals that they don't actually eat. Probably just going to sell those. Okay, so let's go ahead and get inside. Perfect. Coming home right when the wife is. We should probably talk to her. I don't think we've talked to her in a minute. Oh, I can't. Can I just talk to her? I can't just talk. Oh. We don't have enough tools in the settlement. Well, yeah, I'm aware of that, but like... Okay, so I thought you could just have like a conversation with her to help keep the affection up, but it looks like I'm going to have to give her gifts. So that's something that we're going to have to work on. I'm not going to worry about it right this second, though. Let's actually... You know what? I don't need to do it. Let's come over here and let's take a look at our kitchen 1. What is she doing? Yes, she should be making us roasted meat. Lots of it. So she's going to need... Wow, she's going to need 73 meat every day. Alright, so in order to keep up with that, how are you guys doing on that? It doesn't tell me how much they're producing in a day. Okay, well, I don't need you giving me feathers. Okay, here we go. Okay, so 88. Yeah, alright, perfect. Look at all the fur we're getting every day. Oh my god. And I just sell it, because right now we're not using it for anything. Okay, so the meat situation is good. They're definitely getting enough. Let's come through here. I think yeah, I have not set this yet. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, so I don't want them eating any of this stuff. And you know what I want to do is I also want to get a fishing hut down. Rye bread, no. Flatbread. Alright, and we are going to turn them off of... I can't remember what soup takes. We don't have eggs, so they don't need to be eating that. We'll leave it on potage. Meat with gravy, I can't remember. Porridge with apple. We'll leave it on stew. Porridge with... Because I think that the second place, I'm going to have them make probably potage, and I think stew is what we need to make with carrots. I want to say potage and stew is what we're probably going to focus on for the second place. We'll leave it on soup for now. Okay, so then let's take off that. Roasted fish meat I'm going to leave because eventually I think we're going to get a fishing hut going. And I'm going to have that first lady also make us roasted fish meat. I don't want them eating the cabbage. Well, salted meat they could eat if we have it. Dried fish meat's fine. I don't want them eating beetroot. Definitely want them eating roasted meat. I don't want them eating carrots. We'll leave it on dry meat. Wine, no. Onion, no. Raw fish meat, no. None of these juices. Not the pike. I mean, I guess they can have apples just to get rid of them, right? We don't have the ability to make apple juice or anything yet, so I guess we'll leave it on there because we have, I mean, we don't have a lot, but we got to get rid of them. We're not going to have them do any of these. No to the pears and the plums and the cherries, honey. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, the mushrooms. Yeah, they can eat the mushrooms. I don't want them eating or drinking berry. Well, this is food, so this is something that they can use as like food consumption to help their food meter. I will leave them on the mushrooms, no to the roach, yes to the berries, no to unripe berries and rot. Okay, that should be good for food. So then now if we come in here to water items, the only thing I want them to drink is bucket of water and water skin with water. I don't want them to use any of these other items to sate their water needs. And in case anybody is unfamiliar with this tab, that's exactly what this is. You can choose what your people are allowed to consume. So like, for example, if you want to start producing apple juice, but you want it to like specifically make wine or, you know, so that you can sell that stuff, you want to make sure that you come in here and you tell your people not to consume it. And you have to be careful because there are certain items like the soups, the stews, and the juices that count as a food item and a water item. And you have to come through each one of these sections and make sure that you turn them off of it. Otherwise, they will go ahead and consume that stuff. If it is a priority, like there's a priority slot. So like if they have none of these other things, then they'll consume cherry to fill their water need. But for me, it's really easy to keep up on buckets of water. So I just make them, you know, stick with water and buckets of water. And wood items, I really prefer for them to use firewood because all this other stuff is needed for crafting. So I'm going to turn them off of all that. We have plenty of firewood. It says wood demand is $3.98. We've got 2,200. Oh, value. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so I can't do that kind of math, but I guess one piece of firewood equals a little bit more the way the game sees it. Okay, well, you know what? At least they're all set. So now we don't have to worry about them consuming things that I don't want them to consume. Let's go ahead and let's go down to the middle district so that we can get rid of that first that kitchen 1 and actually put in the kitchen 2 that I want. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that we finally have that. Like, I love unlocking buildings because then I can put them down and I can plan my districts out, and it's just, I love it. It's a good feeling. Okay, so Donkey, you're going to stay right there. I need a hammer. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to have to make a new hammer. I can see that it's about to break. Okay, that didn't break it for some reason. I'm not sure why, but that didn't break it. Okay, let's go to production and kitchen 2. Perfect. And I guess right there is fine. Let's make sure that we add a road. Wonderful. And how many stone? We have 4 stone, but we need 8. Let's go ahead and grab some resources. We'll just grab them right from here. Whoops. Okay. Let's do this. Logs. We're going to need logs. I don't know how many I can carry, though. Let's try 15. Okay. I don't think we're going to need sticks for anything. We're definitely going to need straw. Probably... let's just grab a little bit more than 30. And stone. We need at least 4 stone. Okay. Alright, we're barely over encumbered. Not that big of a deal. Okay, here we go. No! God. Oh, I totally forgot I was going to need a hammer. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I totally forgot. Okay, so we only need 10 sticks for this, though. 10 sticks, and let's actually replace our log. We might be able to carry more. Alright, we can carry a few. Let's go ahead and make a new hammer. Nice. Okay. Now let's come over here and build our kitchen. And I don't think I have anybody for this kitchen yet. I think I have to wait for spring, actually, now that I think about it. I want to say that I have been to every village this season, and I found all the crafters that were available. So we're probably going to need... I'm going to have to wait for spring. We might have to skip the season. I don't know 100% if I want to do that yet. Okay, 7. Oh my god, we still need so many. So that's 10, 17. Oh, and I grabbed straw, thinking... Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, no, we need planks. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. So we need at least maybe 20 more logs. Let's put the straw away. Not really sure what I was thinking there. I don't know if I can... Can I carry 20 logs? It's probably closer to like 22. Can we do it? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, let's go put the logs in and then we'll come back for the planks because the resource is right there. Or the resource storage, excuse me. Probably going to need even more than this, aren't we? Is that one? Okay. Alright, so it's not like each individual. I mean, that's still quite a bit. Okay, and then we've got this center section up here. Oh no, I think we need probably... Okay, so that's 1 log, 2 log. I want to say this little section here is 3. 4? Or are these 2 sections here? Oh no, I don't know if they're... Okay. So, let's grab 5. And a bunch of planks. Let's grab as many planks as we can carry. Alright, let's grab... Actually, let's grab 6 logs. And... Oh my gosh, we actually don't have a lot of planks. It's because I told him to stop crafting a bunch of planks. Alright, how we doing? We could still... Let's just use our little... Here we go. Let's just use our little sidestep trick. Okay. Yeah, I can't math very well, so I don't even know if this is enough planks. I have no idea. Okay. So that's one side, so then this is going to be a separate piece. I think that section in the center there is one, like, both sides of it are one. Gosh, I hope I grabbed enough planks. I don't think I did. Yeah, I think that this is going to be... Right? Don't tell me that's 2 separate. Okay, no, it's turning green over there too. Okay, perfect. Okay, now is this 2 separate pieces? No. Oh, thank God. Okay, so we have enough. Perfect. And there it is. Oh my Lanta. Okay, and the kitchen too is going to make us this stuff. Actually, I don't think I bought any of it. Hold on. Let's come in here really quick. We want to go to, I think, the cauldron. Yes. Okay, so we do own the recipe for potage. Perfect. Okay, and then stew is carrot and meat. Oops, and then beetroot and meat is soup. Okay, so mushroom soup. I don't think I'm really going to worry about... I mean, that's an idea, though. Is it worth a lot? Like... And then vegetable soup. Okay, so what do I want them to actually be allowed to eat? Just potage and then we sell the rest? Or... Because we are going to have a lot of cabbage. I'm thinking maybe we'll have this lady focus on potage. And then maybe tier 3 can craft... I mean, what else can the tier 3... The oven's got... There's, like, pies and stuff, too, huh? Roasted meat. Okay, there's poppy seeds. That's what poppy seeds are good for. Oh my gosh, you guys. See, I've never gotten into, like, some of this stuff. Tarts. Okay, this is, like, the fruit trees. And different breads. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's going to be so much that we can get into. Okay, so that's that. What is the stone grate? Oh, it's like a campfire. I got you. Okay, so... Huh. Well, she's definitely going to be making probably potage, stew, and soup. So let me go really quick and make sure. Did I tell them? Okay, so I did tell them to eat soup, potage, and stew. Okay, so I guess for now we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. We still have... It says we still have like 8 people farming. Barns out of resources, don't care. Production. Kitchen 2 doesn't have a worker. They are out of resources, and the smithy is out because he's waiting on... Okay, alright. So everything is pretty good right now. At least we have the ability for people to, like, get stuff. I think what I have to do now, though, is... This lady is out of flax. I went and sold all of my linen thread. which is why I was able to get like 7K in coins. But I realized that that was a bad idea. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy a bunch of flax stalks and stuff from people. I'm going to try... No, there's no more crafters. I might have to skip the season, guys. I might have to do it off camera and try and find some more crafters. We'll see how that goes. I'm not 100%. There's a few things that I can do around the village before I do that. So we might be able to do it in the next episode. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I am going to go ahead and call the episode here because there's only a couple more minutes left, and I have I've just got some basic grinding stuff to do. So I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna call it here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I really hope everybody has a fantastic rest of the day. I hope to see everybody come back for the next episode. And until then, bye guys!